It's one of those times where I have time for one cycle. One cycle to rule them all. Okay, I was watching back my own content. One thing pissed me off. I was reading the swirls of text in the volcano on Hollow's Lantern. I straight up just didn't hover over one of the texts. So I missed specifically the one where they say they're trying to be supernova resistant, which is why I was confused when I read that for the first time on the computer. I was like, what do you mean supernova resistant? Did they mention that? Yes, they did mention that. I didn't read that part. Or well, I'm assuming they mentioned. I'm assuming there's a branch of swirls that talks about supernovas. That I just didn't read it. It's fucking weird as hell. So I watched myself just skip over text. Very annoying. Also, I never stopped to parse what I read in the scroll I didn't previously read in the Black Hole Forge. I need to start taking things slowly and paying attention. And those are two things I'm really, really bad at. Yippee! Also, the yippee thing, I didn't know I did that. It started with blueprints. When I watch my recordings for blueprints, sometimes when something starts succeeding for me, I do that thing. I do yippee, 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 like 3 times in a row. I didn't know I did that until I heard myself do it on video. Do you know how weird that is? Why do I do that? I don't know where I get that from. I don't know why I do that. And then, so the other day I was watching one of my latest recordings of this game, and I was like YouTube pooping it. I was going like yippee, 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 yippee. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know that I'm making these noises. They're not coming from me, I think. I watch it back and I hear my own voice do that. I'm like, wait, what? Why did I do that? Anyway, I was going to read more about, no, not this one. Where did I? The Black Hole Forge. Here, no. This one. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. The warp receiver, yes. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Okay. So you don't need to align with the sun station. You need to align with the sun. The warp receiver is on or around the relevant astral body. We know that too. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body. Okay. All of the warp towers being constructed with the 6 warp receivers. Okay. So what does this mean, though? Do I have to warp to the sun station, or can I fly there? I would like to try that again. I would like to just, for shits and giggles real quick. No, you know what? We're going to try this first. We're going to try the sun station first, because that will eventually fall into the sun, I believe, near at some point in the cycle. There it goes. So I think it's best if we try to do this first. Oh, I'm approaching the sun quite fast. Calm down, because we need to catch the station, but not the sun itself. Hello, sun. I'm looking at you. It's kind of insane that I can look at the sun, right, and be fine. What's going on? There it is. There's the station. Here we go. We're going in. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Here we go. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. We're going in there now. Yes. There it is. Here we go. In. 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 Yes. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're locked onto there now, right? Here we go. So we're going to try the same thing I was trying last time, and this time I'll simply succeed. If I stay here, where do I go? It drifts off. Okay, I won't stay on here, right? Whoa, be careful, be careful, be careful. Can I, because that's the warp right there, right? That's the warp. There's a bridge here that has been broken, it seems like. There used to be a bridge here and it's broken now, it seems like. Okay. What are we doing? We're bouncing on this bridge. You're staying on the bridge or no? Are you staying on here or are you gonna drift? What are you doing? Stop. Okay, I was not going that fast. I'm trying to get it to attach to the gravity path or whatever you should call this. So can I get in here if I get out of the ship? Because previously I had trouble even getting out of the ship. Yeah, I cannot walk here. I can't walk here. It's like the gravity's too strong or something. What are you doing? Alright, let's try going to the warp tower now. How about this one? This looks to be closed from the inside, doesn't it? What are we doing? Calm down. Calm down. Go to the warp tower now. Go to the warp tower now. Go there. Go. Can I get out of here? Right? Can I stand on here and then get out of my ship or no? I can walk now. No, I can't. Wait, what did that say? Race tower? What? Am I insane? Whatever, doesn't matter. What about this right here, right? Don't fall into the sun now. Hey, hello, interloper, that's you, huh? How do I do this? It seems like it's not in the cards for me right now. So let's stop. Let's do, I was going to look at something. Oh, right, the last piece of text that I believe must be some kind of, oh wait, why am I going down? It must be some kind of swirl talking about resistability, or like supernova resistability or something. So let's go take a look at that now. Oh wait, hold on, I'm going too fast. I've just realized I wasn't even looking at my speed. Here we go. Oh, I watched that render happen. Funny. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let me have a look in here. Whoa, don't lag me like that. Don't lag me like that. Calm down. No, no lag. No lag, please. The lag is insane. Let me see this. Let me see this. This may sound like hubris, but I'm wondering if those stones even can hit me. Because, right, Brittle Hollow has to fall apart eventually. I feel like maybe they're pre-programmed to hit a certain part of Brittle Hollow, unlike a timer. And maybe so they cannot miss that target, and so they will never hit me? I don't know if that's true. I could be delusional when I say that. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. Going in there now. Here, there we go. Going. Yes. Go ahead and spew. I know you want to. I know you want to spew right now. Go ahead. There we go. There we go. Don't be falling over into the lava now. There we go. Good. Can you stay? Can you stay? Are you going to move into the lava? Don't do that. What's broken? Here we go. Alright. Nice. Let me read this again now. Okay. So they were talking about this one. It was on this side. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. That's the only one I missed? Just that? That's alright, whatever. Does that mean there's something else I have to find there? Because, well, I don't know. Anyway, now that I've read that, you know, I can rest mentally because it pissed me off that I missed it. Let's go out. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Honestly, I don't know. Let's pick a planet, lock to it, and then we can go into the white hole for no reason. You know what? Bramble. I've had very bad luck with Bramble. I have one more idea. I feel like I've tried everything when it comes to like going slowly and taking it easy. Don't go to the planet. Don't go to Brittle. I feel like I've tried everything when it comes to going slowly. I'm going to go fast in the ship, okay? I'm going to go extremely fast in the ship. And I'm going to just fly past all the silly little fish. I think that maybe, you know, you're supposed to sneak past the fish when there is one fish. But when there's 1,000 billion, maybe you should just zip by them, you know? They're all just sitting there, twiddling their thumbs. Maybe you can just fly by them. I don't know. If that's not, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm lacking information. I feel like maybe the information can be found in the Sunless City. But I can't access that anymore by now in the cycle. Like, I'm too late now. What are you? You. Go orbit your little eye, bitch. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. I wonder what will happen if I go straight for the red one now. Let's try that one. Is the red one always going to be the one filled with anglerfish? That's what I'm wondering now. That's what I'm wondering now. So let's take the first part easy, like I think you're supposed to do. If I go straight for the red one, I'm just experimenting now, which, you know, there's an argument to be made that I shouldn't do that. But I'm just going to. Is the red knot always the one with 1,000 jellyfish? Not jellyfish, anglerfish. Have I been saying jellyfish the whole time? I hear one. Yes, it is. And he's noticed me already. Let's just fly past him for no reason. But I went, an interesting thing happened where seemingly the ceiling sucked me up. Well, so flying past isn't gonna work because they'll block my exit. You just cannot be in the ship. I feel like I also tried flying past jetpack style and that also didn't work. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's okay. I cannot be playing for that much longer, again, because I have to go eventually, but we will now go to the Sunless City, because there's something I missed. I'm thinking maybe there's a path in the stepping stone cave or something that I didn't previously utilize well, or like I didn't follow through on. Maybe there's some information about the anglerfish that I'm missing, you know? I almost feel like there has to be information about the anglerfish that I'm missing because I can't fucking get by these idiots and I feel like I've tried everything. And I really hope this is not a jellyfish situation where I know what to do and I'm doing it wrong for some reason, somehow. Whatever, we'll figure that out. I haven't been to the moon in a minute. Might go back to the moon. Not sure there's anything left to find there, but I might. Okay, let's not go too fast. Let's not go too fast. Let's not go too fast. I am braking. Check out the meters per second. Check out the meters. Ashtwin, move out of the way. Dude, you always do this. You always do this. Whoa, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. This is where I need to be. This is exactly where I need to be. Beautiful. 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 And a land. That was great. Thank you. Alright. And now I have to be in here. Nice. Beautiful. Didn't hit myself. I'm fine. Whoa! What the fuck? What is happening? That was annoying. Fell into some cactus. Was not intentional. It's fine. I'll live. I'm almost dead. It's fine though. I don't give a fuck. Lol. Okay, so I've read this. This is just about hello, welcome. So they're pissed off about the sun station. They're pissed off about it. This is the high energy lab. I don't need to go there, I think. Let's go to the stepping stone district. That includes all these houses. Let's look at all these houses. Hello. Light up these caves. I feel like I've been in there and I've been in here, but let's read anyway. This is about playing anglerfish. Yeah. I think I've also checked out the anglerfish properly, but we'll read everything anyway. The sad music. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. You know what? Let's shoot the anglerfish. Careful. What? Stop. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I'm starting to get angry. Bro. I'd like to go up, please. Where's the one with the beam upwards, please? What's this? I'm not trying to go to the high energy lab. I'm literally not. Leave me. Ugh. Ugh. Turn on the anglerfish. Stop. You're about to stop. Whatever. There's a bunch of houses here. And since this is the anglerfish overlook, you know, maybe that means that there's information about it in those houses, right? So I'll check those out. I think that's probably fine. Hello. So cute. Let's take a look in these houses. I feel like I've looked in them, but let's look in them. This is to go up. There's one up there. You can come up here from there. Uh-huh. If there's information here somewhere, I've missed it every single time that I've been here. Another way up, it seems. Can you even get in there? How do I get there? But I didn't. Whatever. There's a scroll there. I see what's going on. How do I get in here? How do I get in there? There is information here I've been missing. Huh. Try to find a way in. I bet I've never read that scroll. I bet I've never read it. That goes up. I don't really want to go up. I think. Okay, my scout is where I need to be. Do I see any door or any way in? Aside from this cactus. Is there a way to fall from above? From where the sand is falling from? That might be something. Let's go up. There was a way up somewhere. Let's go up now. I'm ready to go up. There. Ow. Where's my scout? Right there. Whoa. Yes. This is how you do it. I've never read this one. There we go. Who's been computing shuffle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry. The station is in such a low stellar orbit we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. Oh my gosh. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her we shouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. I've been trying to go there, and it doesn't work. This is to exit here. I get it now. Does that mean I have now seen everything? So this wasn't information... What? Okay. So this wasn't information about the anglerfish, which is a shame because I do think why did I walk off the edge, bro? Stop. It wasn't information about the anglerfish, which is what I wanted. Let's go in the stepping stones cave for fun. And if there's sand, well, there's just sand, right? And there is, in fact, sand. And it is rising very rapidly. Oh, calm down, stop. What's here? Oh, it's just another way here. Are we playing the fossil game? Yeah, I know about this one. Solanum. I've met her! Solanum. I love Solanum so much now just because I met her. This is called the mere exposure effect, by the way. Psychologically speaking. Having interacted with someone or someone from a certain group, and especially doing that more often, makes you more sympathetic to them. Which is why it's important that people experience and interact with people of all different kinds of, you know, cultures and races. Because that's how you learn to appreciate them. By merely being exposed to them, your brain will start feeling more sympathetic towards them. This is a fact. Can you? Please, thank you. Let me exit here. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Looking at a very scary sun right there. Whee! Let me go on my ship. Hello, ship. Whoop. He likes to turn this, or I guess they like to turn their little flashlight off. Where did I do that? Where did I just read that? Here we go, sun station. There is a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin. My brother, I've been trying. Have I now seen everything in the Sunless City, please? I have. Good. Okay. So there's really nothing left for me to find out except Sun Station, Ash Twin Project and the vessel. I don't think I can travel there anymore because I think it is too late in the cycle. However, I'll try anyway. Let's go to Ash Twin. Ash Twin, I'm coming. Yippee, 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 yippee. So here's a thought I had. They said the astral point is between them, right? So I just go into the beam, or no? I just go into the beam? What do you think? I go into this beam. Thoughts? You know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's working. I'm also not over the correct spot right now, but... Oh, we're actually quite early in this cycle, because they only just revealed the black hole forge warp. Okay, okay. Let's go to the twins warp then. Let's go to the twins warp then. It has to be this place, is the thing. This has to be the place. But I can't enter. No, wait, not this one. This is Giant's Deep. There is a sun station warp, I think, but I don't think I can enter it. And if I can, I've never figured out how. Ah, here we go, the twin warp. Here we go. Can you land? Stop. To do some repairs. That's it? Really? Okay, cool. Oh, my scout is somewhere. I don't know what that's doing. So the alignment point is right between them. This will suck you up if you're over it. But what if you're supposed to be half sucked up? What if I allow that to happen? No? Nope. Here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and jump. I said and jump. We're going into space, and we're going into the thing, Ash Twin. Ash Twin, I'm coming twin. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Here we go. Wow, I landed softly? That's crazy. Wait, hold on. No, not again! You haven't seen the last of me! Okay, let me go back here. Oh, hold on, let me patch my fucking suit. I'm dying, literally. Cool. Where are the twins? This is not where I'm supposed to be. What? Here we go. Here we go. And go. Thank you. There's the earth warp. It's not earth. Here's the timber hearth warp. Not trying to go there right now. But I can open this for ease of access later. Whee! Whoa! Whoops. So what exactly is happening up here? And if you go all the way up here, you get some information, right? Whoa. What was on here again? Don't warp me right now. Or don't pull me right now, rather. Whoa. Ow. I was trying to resist that, but it's whatever. I'm trying to think of which ones have a way to read. Go back, go back, go back, or you'll get sucked up again. The sun station probably doesn't exist anymore, right? Like I've waited too long for real. Does the Earth station have a place to read this? Is my question. I keep forgetting which little place has what. You can get sucked up in here as well, because it's also broken. But it does tell you the warp will still work, even if all that is broken. That is good to know, you know? Move, you. I don't like to be chasing the facts, as we say in Dutch. We don't say that in English. I'm translating it. When you're chasing the facts, you keep having to, you can never get ahead of your issues. You keep having to solve issues you run into. You can never get ahead of it. I think I can read here. Let me recall what this, where am I? Oh, here we go. I was really confused for a second. Go. I don't recall if I've, I mean, I must have read this one, but I'm just curious what it says. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Remy found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konoe would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Oops. Okay. Not relevant at all, in other words. Hello? Please walk on the floor. Let me chase the facts some more, right? So this is the Giant's Deep building. I'm sorry you were dead there, little Nomai guy or gal. We don't know that. Okay. You must simply be able to warp from here. In some way, you must be able to get in there. Can I make this float? Can I? Because that seems really, really difficult. I feel like sometimes it right clicks for me when I did not intend to right click. I don't know. Let's see if this is just a flight. There's no way you're supposed to do that, right? There's no way you're supposed to go in there. There's no way. I'm going to Ash Twin immediately now. And after this I have to stop, but I'm going to Ash Twin immediately now. I did finally find the information I was missing, right? I found the place I had been missing. This is why you be thorough and why I failed, because I'm not. This is my undoing every single time. So I feel like I'm not a stupid person. I feel like I can catch on to things pretty quickly, but if I do not have the complete information, then of course I cannot. You know what I mean? So yeah, pisses me off. Let's go. We're going to Ash Twin immediately, and we're just going to walk around until we can enter any of the buildings. Oh, there are those funny little mines. Ash, please. Ash Twin. Did not mean to do that. Stop it. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm. Here we go. Here we go. Well, I fucking damaged my ship, but it's okay though. I need to know where Ash or where Ember Twin's going to be, because I need to not be in its path. Can I see it? Completely invisible, actually. There it is. There we go. Whoops. Oh wait, I know those towers are safe. I saw one here just then. There it is. You put your ship on there. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, put it on there if you want. Okay, you don't want to do that. You can put it here, there. Here, look. Go. On there. No, why not? I guess your landing gear's damaged, but come on. Listen, if I don't put it on here specifically, it's going to get stuck on all those solar blades later. You know what I mean? So just there we go. I know. Let me repair. There we go. Let's just follow this planet around, right? Until funny things start appearing. There we go. There's a funny thing. I mean, this has got to be the sun station, right? Does it line up right here? Does kind of look like it does. But I can't go through the glass, I think. You know what? Maybe I can go in here when there's still sand covering the cactus. No, that sounded stupid. As soon as I stopped speaking, I realized it sounded stupid. We follow this stupid planet. There he goes. Where are you going, Scout? Where are you going, buddy? Oh, he's just going. On some path, some journey. Photographing something that was a timber hearth. Okay, not too fast, not too fast. What? You? It's him. I'll take a picture of you. Haha, gotcha. I love forcing him to be here. Because he wants to teleport around, right? Little bitch. You are now forced to stay here. Fuck you. Dun 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 dun. There's really nothing happening right here. There's nothing I can do at this point in the cycle, right? That much is obvious. Boing 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 boing. Haha, and you're still here. You know why? Because I made you. Bitch. So now this is more revealed, right? Wait, no, this is, yes. Maybe I need to go really quickly right now, you know? Now that there's a bunch of sand. Oh yeah, that's it. Ow. This is, wow. No, this is actually the only way. And now I can open it up. You have to be here extremely early. That's what it was the whole time. And now I can go in and out whenever I want. Scary Rary, let's go to the fucking sun station. I've done it! I've done it! Let's go, my scout! You may watch over me. How can I get a picture of me? Hold on. There I am. Hello! Yay! I'm looking at my scout. Hello! Hello, scout. Now let's line up. Let's line up. Wait. Information. Oh, that's warping information, right? If I've warped here, it'll tell me. Whoa! Here I am. Here I am. I have to stop starting to sing that song whenever I say that phrase. I have trigger phrases, you'll realize. I'll start singing specific songs based on a certain phrase I'm saying. 281,042 years ago, no user commands received for 10 minutes, all systems entering sleep. 6 minutes and 38 seconds ago, increased cell activity detected, sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. Warning, opens emergency door. Right. Can I go there? Can I do that? YOLO. What? Really? Really? Was I that damaged? Bro. Bro. No, dude, I was on the sun station! I was on it! Okay, we're gonna do it again. We're going to do it again now. We're going to do it again now. Why did I never think of that? There's the fucking phantom moon! You have to stop doing that. I feel like he's picking on me. Whenever he's like, hee hee, and then he leaves. I don't know. It's like, and I've completely conquered that guy. I know everything there is to know about him and going to him and traveling on him and with him, everything. And yet he still pisses me off when he does that. Let's go. Did you see that speed with which that was just done? That was fucking professional gaming. It's never been done that fast. I'm speed running. Here we go. I'm speed run even faster now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah is another trigger word. Another trigger phrase. And I'm not talking about like a traumatic trigger. Obviously, I'm saying I will start, I don't want to call that stimming, right? I feel like that's taking away from what that word really is supposed to entail for people who specifically, whatever. There are certain phrases that will make me start singing an associated song. That's just all there is to that. There's nothing more to it than that. Is it me or has it not started sucking? Is it me or has it not started sucking even? Like it's not sucking right now. Are you even sucking, sir? Look, they haven't started. They haven't started sucking. Also, I see the phantom in there. I saw you, idiot. Not the Adel Rock, the actual. Look. Let's watch them start sucking. What am I saying, dude? Think about the words that are coming out of your mouth. My goodness. Are you gonna suck or not? Stop! Why am I saying that? Hey, I know you want to suck real bad. So do it. There it is. Look, it's starting. It's starting. Yay! There it is. I wonder what's there on the planet, like before it starts sucking, obviously, right? And I wonder what you'll find there. Here we go. We're now going to park. We're now going to park the. I keep wanting to call that a car. Actually, we're going to stay in here because literally, what reason do we have to get out? It will deplete our oxygen and we need that shit. I'm just going to follow this around until I see the sun station. Then I'll park and I'll sit in the parked vehicle. I still won't exit it. And then when I go in, as soon as I can, I'll start going in. Here we go. Here it is. Actually, I could just park my ship on top of it. But that mess with the warp. Let's not mess with it. Let's just park right here. Park right here. Park. Thank you. You did not need to make these pictures. I'm going to stand here and watch for the entrance to be revealed. Goodbye, and between. See you later. I've been on the sun station now. So you have to be careful in the zero-G environment. You can hit things way harder than you expect. Just because there's no gravity doesn't mean you're not hitting things at a high speed. So I need to be careful, you know, when I do that sort of thing. I'm just going to go now. I don't know when it's deep enough from the top of my head, so. And I also don't know which side is the right side. I think the back side. Or I think the side that Ember Twin comes from. What are you doing? That's the side. Ugly picture. Now you cannot leave, dumb fuck. Alright, let me in here. Quick, before Ember Twin comes. Hello, interloper. The interloper, the rogue moon, that's not what it's called, the quantum moon. I say that a lot. I watch my videos back and I call it a rogue moon more than I call it a quantum moon. Uh-oh, hurry up, quick. I can't go into Ember Twin, not right now. Hurry! Let me get out of the way then. You go ahead. You go ahead. I won't get in your way. You go ahead. And hurry up. There's the entrance. As soon as this has passed, we can enter, I think. Don't lift me, don't lift me, don't lift me. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. I wish I could crouch. You know, like in Minecraft, when you go shift, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do right now. Go in, quick. Boing, 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 boing. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't that. We don't need to talk about that. Wait, let me open this door. Boink. Moon, you can go. I've had enough. Where am I? Oh, hold on. There I am. Hello, me. Hey, yippee. Exactly in the middle. Love it. Let's go. This time, don't die. Easiest mission ever. Yes! 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 Here we go. Warp! Okay. We're there. I'm here. I'm trying not to sing the rest of the line. It's really hard. I'm reaching far across these new frontiers. In my mind I fight these fears. In my hand I wonder you can hold. Go in. Thank you. It worked. And there's trees. Woo! Let's read about this. Let's read about this. I haven't been here before. Woo! Pi, mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. But can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Bro, they did it on purpose! Oh! Oh! Bro. I know I can go in. Let me go up. What? Let me go up. Hey, you're not linked with anybody. So they want to make the sun go supernova on purpose. They need that much energy? Is that the reason? You need enough energy? You need the amount of energy of a supernova for your little energy stint? For your little 22 minutes in the past stint? Okay, the next place to go would be here. Oh, I can walk here, look. What? I'm walking directly to the sun. That's very scary. Hey guy. Let me read this. Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 3 minutes 14 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes 44 seconds. Uh-oh. That has to be accurate. So I have 3 minutes to look at this. The sun is in balance with the eye. Why is that in balance with the eye? Okay, let me hurry quick. Let me read this. What do you want to say? What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose you must start over, but I'm unsure on how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Hi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How's Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointing, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hope the terrible work was finished. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that, I guess. So where are we projecting? The Ash Twin project. Right. Because that's what this is relevant for, right? Is this open or is this a window? I can't tell. It's a window, okay. So you failed. You wanted to make the sun explode and you failed. Equilibrium, the eye of the universe, and the sun, or the sun station maybe? I'm not sure if this refers to the station or the sun itself. How much longer do I have? 1 minute. Well, 2 minutes really. Red giant stage, yeah. So I see what's happening. They couldn't make the sun explode, so their mission failed. However, I am living in a time period long after they've gone extinct, where the end of his life cycle has been reached naturally, right? So the sun is exploding anyway. And so the Ash Twin project fires. It works for the first time, it works. Right? For the first time the sun station did what it's supposed to do. Or rather, the Ash Twin project did what it's supposed to do. As with enough energy from the supernova that now is happening naturally, the effect is working. The thing they've always wanted to do is working. Long after they've gone extinct, it's working. I see. That's tragic for them, you know. I want to warp my scout to the sun station until it explodes Limfao. I might be too late with that, but it'd be funny. No, where's my ship? There it is. Oh, there we go. It's being warped. Look. Sorry, I was not looking where I was flying. I was looking at my little pictures of my little scout. What? It died. That must be what that was. All right. I've been on there now. Nice. Don't tell me I missed something. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Yeah, so it's going supernova by itself. It's going supernova. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry, I just looked out my window and I see the hardest hailstorm I've ever seen in my life. Why is it going that hard for? I mean, the hail's not big, but there's so much of it and it's going at such a high speed. This is insane. It's being launched from the sky. Holy fuck. It's nearly April. Why are we getting hail this bad? Anyway, not related to what I was doing here. So, it's going supernova because it's at the end of its cycle, not because they did anything to it. What's happening with me now, me stuck in this 22-minute warp cycle, right? That is because the supernova has finally given the Ash Twin project enough energy. Finally, because the actual supernova is being reached. So that's what's happening. Every time this supernova goes off, I'm being warped to 22 minutes in the past. And so is their device that shoots probes trying to find the eye. And it has found the eye. It has found the eye after 9 million cycles. But how has it done 9 million cycles? And I've only done like 60. Hold on, how is that happening? Hold on, let me think about that. I'm walking around my room right now. You know, in Dutch we call this polar bearing. I'm not sure why we call that polar bearing. I'm not sure why polar bears walk around. But if you're walking around in circles because you're thinking or because you're like, I don't know, trying to keep yourself physically busy while you work through something, that's called polar bearing. Maybe they polar bear around holes in the ice. We call that a wak. A wak, because that's where they get fish and seals to eat, right? They walk around the hole until they catch one. I don't know. I'm doing that right now, though. I'm getting dizzy. I'm going to sit back down. Okay. So it only started working because the sun started going supernova. And these cycles have been happening before I was in them even. 9 million cycles have already happened before I come in and also join in on the cycle by looking at a little goat statue. That's also fascinating, isn't it? Oh, wait, hold on. This means finally the sun station is now colored in. Look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Love it. Okay. The white hole. I've never, you know what? I've never flown to the white hole. Never. Let's do that. I've never been into the ash trim project. How might one get there, you think? Maybe I should just look into these. Look into these. Bitch. Look into these things. Right? Because is there any other way inside of the planet? We know the ash trim project is inside this planet. We know that much. How else might we get in? Right, on the inside of it. Is there any tower that can lead us to the inside of the planet? As soon as all the sand is drained off, I only have like another minute. So I don't want to wait for that, I think. My suspects right now are the Giant's Deep Tower, which I think goes down pretty deep, and the solar panels. But I believe there's only 2 solar panels. Yeah. And I believe I've been on both, or inside of both, near the end of the cycle. And I could not find an exit of any kind. Or not an exit that goes down. Let me put it that way. Stupid moon, you have to orbit us. And you have to keep orbiting us. Because I photographed you. Now you can leave. The photograph is gone. Where am I? Let's go in here. Look. You can go up from somewhere, down, right? So let's keep going down. It do go down. Sometimes when I watch those videos back that I'm recording right now, I'm watching them with my bestie. And we started a game. Well, we didn't actually do it. We suggested it. But you can't actually do this because you'll die. It's a drinking game where every time I reference like a meme or something like that, you take a shot. I think you die if you do that. I think you will legitimately die. Again, I don't really want to use the phrase vocal stim because I'm not sure it really applies to me specifically. But there's a couple things that I say a lot. Or that I quote a lot or reference. Stop it. I try to avoid it. You get out. Yes. Here we go. Don't go back in. No. Down. Oh, no, wait, we're going up. Go down. There we go. Okay. I didn't think that was going so hard. It's alright though. Where does this go? Let's wait for this to drain off. this breaks off here. Let's go heal in my ship. We're right next to the correct one, so that's good. Boing, 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 boing. How annoying is that when I do that? Because just like everything else I say and do, I don't realize I'm doing those noises until I watch this kind of shit back. Why'd I call it this kind of shit? The videos is what they are. This is what happens. I turn my brain off when I start talking, and so I stop thinking about what I'm saying. Not on purpose, it just happens that way. So this thing. There's no other way inside, I believe. I believe if you stand on the little pads here, sometimes you can go in the beam that shoots you up, but the beam that shoots you up is not really much use to me. I need to go down, right into the crust, right? All the stars are going supernova, which is what's most interesting, isn't it? It's not just our star. All the stars are going supernova. We are nearing the point in the cycle where we're gonna have all the sand drained off the planet, and I still haven't found anything here. What is this? Oh. What is that shadow? What even is casting a shadow like that? Which warp is this? Oh, okay. Okay. This is the Giant's Deep one, yeah? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's fine. So this stops here. But you can continue on down. And they have a little warp upwards. An up warp, if you will. Go in. Have fun. There he goes. There goes my little scout. He's having fun. Can you go? Can you go? Thanks. Whoops. This must be the underside of the timber hearth one, right? I'm being lifted, I'm being lifted. I'm just trying to find like an entrance, you know? Trying to find a way in. There must be somewhere. This looks suspicious. Get out of here, sand bitch. Sandwich. It must be almost done with the sand. There cannot be much sand left. Go ahead and take it. Go ahead. Take all the sand. Here we go. Quick, quick. Okay, I do believe I've been all around now. At least in this direction. I can also go all around the other way. Just in case there's openings like in this direction. Like facing me right now. Hello? Why is that not working? Hello? Oh, there. Hello? The space isn't working. That's... Okay. There we go. The sand has stopped. We can go in here now. I don't believe there is anything, but, you know. I don't know what else to do. As far as I can see, all you can do is step in here and go up. I still cannot use the spacebar. That's just kind of like a mistake, I think, an error. Let's go to my ship. Let's heal up. Maybe that's the problem. I broke my thumb that I pressed the button with to use that. I don't know. Nope, still can't use it. Very weird. Can I look inside? Can I look inside? Can I look inside? Thanks. Can I look inside, please? Thank you. Something very weird is happening. Still can only go up. Can only go up. I can't use the booster, and I don't know why. That's really putting a damper on how well I can explore here. Let me fly around really quickly to see if I see any kind of entrance. Okay, something weird is happening in general. I can't press shift now. There we go. I don't think this is an issue with my keyboard. I think this is an issue with the game. Something very strange is going on. I can't control anything. There we go. Supernova imminent. And we're about to be warped. We're about to be warped. Here we go. That's a lot of power. Wow, that's enough power to send someone to the fucking 22 minutes in the past! There you go. So this is activating the Astrum project right now. And that survives just long enough to warp me back to before it gets destroyed. That's what's happening. The hail is already completely gone. The sun is shining. Some things are dripping with water, but no hail. I see like 3 grains of hail lying on the ground still. Everything else is already melted. That is crazy. Insane. Insane. Speaking of insane, we did something today. Yippee, 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 yippee. We did something good and useful. This is, however, limiting the amount of good and useful things I can still find. Tempted to continue watching my guy play this game because I like to see other people exploring things, you know, alongside me. I just run the risk that he sees things I haven't seen. That's all there's to that. Right. I'm going to fly into the white hole now. Just to see if there's anything interesting there. Let's just my signal scope a little bit. Whoops, I did not mean to stop. And then we'll velocity match with our planet and just stay above it, I think. Okay. We'll just listen to some tunes. Feldspar can be heard there and there, which makes sense. Rabeck can be heard there. Esker can be heard there. Chert can be heard there. And that's it. No, wait. Gabbro. Yes. Should I talk to Gabbro about what I learned? Will they even give a fuck? I don't know. What else? Quantum fluctuations. We know about the What are you doing there? The quantum moon is right there. Get out of the way. I'm trying to determine something else. Whatever. There's also the tower shard there. There's the museum shard here. And there is a grove shard, I believe they call it. There's a cave shard. There. We know about that. There's the island shard. The quantum moon has moved to there. Little bitch. Okay. There's no unknowns left, is the thing. I don't think. But now it's back there! You have to stop. The escape pods. Number 1 is on Brittle Hollow. Number 2 is on Bertrand. I almost said Ashton. And number 3 is on... Where is it? I don't know where the actual planet of it is. There. In Dark Bramble. Okay. Deep Space Radio is on Earth. Sorry, on Timberhearth. And on that little thing right there. I'm not sure what good that does me. Ever. I have no idea. Okay. So this does not help me right now. Next. Let's go to the white hole. Can I select it? Can I select the white hole station? No? You can select Dark Bramble and go there. Because it's nearby there. Is it that? No, it's right there, behind it. I've also been on the interloper already, so it doesn't tell me much new. I've never really putzed around the white hole for any other reason, you know? Where are we going? Whoa! Some really weird stuff is happening with the visuals. Bro, calm down. I'm not trying to exit the solar system. I just went too fast, I guess. Stop. I can do this myself. Trying to go to the white hole, trying to go to the white hole. My scout can't enter, it's being pushed away, which makes sense, it's a white hole. Hello. Whoa. I think I'm going way too fast. I think that's the issue. Scout, where are you going? I don't even know if I'm moving right now. It's so hard to tell. Speeds from such a distance. And I can't lock onto anything there, so it's hard. But I think if I can lock onto some of the pieces of debris, which I believe it should let me do eventually. Oh, I'm too high. I'm too high, hold on. What is all that? Oh, that's the sun station. Or the white hole station, my bad. Hello, white hole. Whoa, it's warping my UI real bad. Some more is coming through there, as you can see. Very nice. Very big piece there. Is there a parking spot here or no? I might just gotta park it on here. Put that there. There you go. Put it down. There. No. I'm trying to land on here very neatly. Very neatly. There we go. Beautiful. Love it. Get out of the ship. Why are you floating away? Don't do that. Stop. Stay on the low gravity pad. Stay on that. Okay, hold on. I can't get out, which means I won't be able to get back in either. What is happening? This has to be good now. Stay. It's floating away still. Whatever. It won't get far. I just want to have this set up in case I need it, you know? Whee! There we go. Anyway, I'm not trying to warp right now. Where are you going? Here we go. Go back up. Boink. My ship is just like flying off very slowly. I don't know. It'll be fine probably. Oh, it's the interloper. It's quite close by as well. I guess it orbits this thing, right? Oh, look, a piece of rock fell through. Can I go there? Can I look at it? This is probably dangerous, right? But I want to look at it. Look, a little bit of lava. That's funny. Very cool. Very cool. A little bit of lava. Surface integrity 0%. You're right about that. That's true. What am I even looking at? It's too dark. Can't see anything. Let's get away from the white hole because I cannot see. Hey, let's not get too far away from my ship. Hello? Go into the white hole, JK. I know you can't. I'm stuck on what to do this game. I need to quit anyway, so I might just meditate, you know. I can't fly into here, can I? It's not possible. No. Oh, I guess that can happen. I guess we got hit in the face by something. Go. Let's repair this. On the fly repairs now. Here we go. Come on. There. There you go. Come on. Repair it. How do I do repairs to this part? No? Here? You're not gonna give me the option to do repairs here? Or what? You've rendered the ship inoperable because the hull breach? Because this part of the hull is completely off, I've just noticed. Yeah, you know what? I can see how that would work. Well then. I do believe it's time to meditate. Whee! Rolling around at the speed of sound. We meditate. We meditate and then we quit. I've had enough.